It's not me,
Well,
okay?
I don't know that.
Right,
I don't know your name. I don't know who you are.
Right,
I don't
number
know
one.
anything about you.
Right, let me
You
just
won't
say
give
this
me
to
your
you.
name, will
Number
you?
one, I don't
how
have
do
to
I
give
know
you my
that?
name.
You don't.
Number two,
Then how am I supposed
don't
to know
make
if
a
you are or aren't
presumption.
going to do that?
Don't make a presumption on someone.
Well, sir, you're standing
okay?
here refusing
I don't
to leave.
care.
So that would be my presumption.
I don't
wouldn't it?
care. Well, who are you first?
Police officer, just asking, can I help? Is there anything you need
Well,
to
no.
help with?
Could you identify yourself properly for me?
I don't
please?
need to identify myself to
Well,
ask you.
well, you're in plain clothes. You do. Yes, you do. It is part of your code of
Can we just
ethics.
stand over there because it's closed?
Are you guys alright?
We might need some assistance. Just give me a sec. Sorry, do you want to just come around here? Sorry.
Why would you need some assistance for?
I don't know who you are, do I?
Well, who are you?
Well, I will identify myself as a police officer because I'm on duty.
Okay. And your shoulder number as well, please.
2167.
2167,
So if you want to step
thank
over
you.
here, I'll explain to you why we...
No, I'm finding exactly where I am.
So obviously you just come up towards the gate with your phone out.
Yes.
It's quite suspicious. Obviously we don't know who you are. We know nothing about you. So
well, I don't know who you are, okay?
Well, I'm
and
a
you're
police officer.
suspicious. Yeah, but even
I've
as a
come out
police
the police-
officer,
I've just
you're
done my
suspicious
work
as well.
Anyway, why aren't you taking pictures of that yard?
Because I can,
Why?
for public interest.
What is the public interest?
You're a public service, okay? I'm a
What's
member of the
interest in
public,
doing that?
okay?
Can we... I'll probably just get a mark.
That's alright, we're going to get marks.
Okay, so could you identify yourself properly, please?
Sir, I don't need
You're in plain clothes and you do, okay? If you're not going to identify yourself properly,
Well, I've
in front of this,
identified myself as a
in front of
police
this
officer.
officer, okay? In front of
This
this
is my
officer,
police sergeant who I know she's
it
a
makes
police
no
officer.
difference.
It doesn't matter.
It makes no difference. She is in plain clothes, sir.
I've identified myself as a
Yeah,
police officer.
and
I'll show you my
I
work
will
card and
actually,
that's fine.
yeah, I will
Okay,
carry
sir?
on talking to you, but I will not talk to her because she has not
That's
actually
fine, when you're speaking to me,
showed
that's fine.
herself as an officer.
That's fine.
So I will not engage with her.
Colindale Police Station. The situation begins with an officer in civilian clothing declining to clearly confirm her identity, something that normally involved presenting a warrant card when not wearing a uniform. The individual recording calmly insists on the standard procedure, while the officer reacts defensively to the lawful act of filming. What starts as a straightforward request for identification quickly intensifies, leading to a call for additional officers and unfolding into what seems like an avoidable dispute over entirely legal behavior.
We've identified ourselves as a police officer in my warrant cards.
Yep, and as I told you, I will.
Bringing it to a mark police. Well, uniformed officers come down.
And as I told you, I will gladly engage with you, sir. Okay, but as I said, because she hasn't identified herself properly, okay, I will not engage with her.
So
I
you
will
see
carry
why
on
we've approached
engaging
you,
with
right? Do you understand
That's
why we've approached
fine.
you or no?
That's
But
perfectly
do
fine.
you know why we've approached you? You know why we've approached you, right?
Well, you've approached me because I have a camera.
Yes, and you're facing it towards the backyard,
Yes.
which is quite suspicious to us.
Well, it's lawful.
Well, first
It's
of all, you're
yes or no,
blocking-
sir?
You're blocking an access.
No,
by
I'm not, sir.
standing there.
I'm
You
standing
were.
on the actual
You were standing
pavement.
by the
I was
gate, so we
standing
have
on the
cameras
actual pavement here, sir.
We have cameras.
This is
you
the
were
actual
standing there.
pavement here. Okay,
Either
I
way,
was
we have
standing
vehicles
directly
coming
there,
through.
sir, on the pavement. On the pavement.
Anyway, sir,
that is the road, not the
got
pavement.
some uniformed
Okay,
officers
so
coming
you need
downstairs
to
to speak
clarify
to you.
that. Okay, do not make stuff up. Okay, that's one thing that you don't want to be doing is making stuff up, sir. Okay. I was
Sir,
on
we've
the
got
pavement.
Sir, we've got CCTV
Yeah,
here, so...
and I've got it all on camera.
Okay.
I'm on the pavement here, sir. Okay, so don't make stuff up. Okay, that's what the problem is. Okay, when you have officers such as yourself that make stuff up.
Alright, sir.
And that's the problem. Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
That's in uniform.
How are you, sir?
From the police, not too bad, sir. Can I ask
Yeah.
why you're reporting
Well,
that?
first of all, could you identify yourself properly
No
for me,
problem. My
sir?
name's PC Bassi, attached to Colindale Police Station. I'm a response officer.
And your shoulder number, please, sir.
2120 November Whiskey.
Thank you very
Can I
much.
ask, sir, why you're reporting outside of the
Well,
police station?
in 1 second, would you two ladies mind identifying yourself properly for me, please?
The officer's statement about an obstruction doesn't seem to match the video, which shows the walkway unobstructed. In most cases, sidewalks are meant for pedestrian use, giving them priority in such spaces. Meanwhile, the person filming remained composed, creating a noticeable contrast with the officer's increasingly tense manner, especially as additional officers show up to address what is simply an individual holding a camera.
I'm dyslexic, that's why I'm asking you to identify yourself
So
properly.
just let you know, all individually recording your
Darwood.
documents.
Pardon?
Darwood.
Okay, and your shoulder number.
I don't have a shoulder.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. So can I ask your name, please?
I don't have to give my name,
Okay.
sir.
Can I ask the purpose of why you're recording?
For public interest.
Okay. And is that part of an audit as such, sir? For some reason? Are you an auditor? Is that what you do?
Yes, I do go around different police stations.
That's completely fine. Nothing wrong with that. Can I ask the name of your YouTube channel if you have an audit trail as such?
No, I'm not gonna give that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Can I just ask why you're standing out here?
Well, first of all, could you identify yourself properly, please?
Because what, sorry?
Could you identify yourself properly for me, please?
I'm PC Roycroft, that's Condell Police Station. Is that good enough for you?
And your shoulder number,
You
please.
can see it.
Okay?
Go ahead.
I'm not good with numbers. Would you mind actually saying?
1880.
Thank you.
What is it that you're doing, sir?
Well, what did it look like, madam?
I don't know, you're filming me. Can I ask why?
Right, there you go.
Okay.
Exactly what I'm doing. Okay, I'm filming.
No, I'm at the front.
The front of Lincoln.
Yep.
Can you make yourself free to speak?
Okay.
Okay, right, first of all, can I actually ask you why you did not tell me that you had actually put your body camera on?
Okay, well,
when it's part of your code of ethics under
Right,
section 3.5 that
so-
you should tell me.
Okay, so prior to you talking to my officer, sir, I did visibly orderly tell you that my body worn camera was activated. You didn't appear to be.
Okay, if I missed that, sir, then I
Okay.
do apologise.
That's all right, not a problem, sir. Would you like me to tell you
Okay.
again? You can clearly see it's activated.
Yeah,
so
no, that's fine. And as I said,
That's
if I
fine.
did miss that before, I do apologise for
No,
that.
not a problem at all, sir. Okay. So how long do you intend on staying?
I don't know. I don't know, sir.
Okay. Just a bit wary, so obviously that you seem to be filming outside the police station, which is completely within legal remit. It's just I don't need to catch officers coming in and out of their own personal vehicles as such.
In this moment, the officer demonstrates a level of professionalism by acknowledging and apologizing for not informing others that their body camera had been switched on, as procedures usually call for clear verbal notice before recording starts. Although this reflects a degree of responsibility, the interactions soon shift back to a more aggressive approach, indicating that any effort to calm the situation did not last long.
So can you see obviously why I potentially ask you if you wouldn't mind to not record outside of the police station?
Well, no, I will carry on doing what I'm here to do,
Okay.
and that is what I will do.
Okay. Have you been to other police stations at all today, sir?
That's irrelevant.
Okay. So you're not willing to disclose to me how long you intend on staying outside the
But
police
I don't know how long I'm going to be here for.
station? Okay.
Okay. Well, you made up a lie by trying to say that I was actually blocking when I was standing on the pavement.
sorry, what-
So you need to clarify that, okay, and not make stuff up.
Okay, so can you listen to me now?
No, please
What
don't
was your
talk to me
name?
like that, please.
Like anything, I'm just-
Okay.
like I've just asked you
It
what's
makes
your
no
name,
difference what my name is.
sir.
I don't have to
I'll
give my
refer to you
name.
as sir, is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay, so at the moment, you're posed as a bit of a risk, okay? A safety
What's the risk?
issue.
There's no
currently
safety
you're
issue.
standing in front of the gates for a police station.
I'm standing on a pavement. I'm standing on a
no, you're not on
pavement.
the pavement.
This is the pavement. There's the road. That is the curb.
Do you want to listen to me?
That is the curb. So this is the pavement. That is the road.
Okay. You're
Okay.
more than welcome to stand over there by the cars. You just
I'm
can't
finding
stand
that-
here.
I can
because
stand
this
here.
is where the cars come in for the police station.
Well, no.
okay?
That is the road that they are. No, I'm not blocking it. This is the pavement. This
You're
is the
currently a
pavement.
safety issue because
Okay.
what we
No,
can't
I'm on the
have-
pavement. If a car comes onto the pavement, okay, as a pedestrian, I actually have right of way. So let's actually clarify
So
this.
what I'm explaining to you, sir,
Okay.
is what I'm saying about being an officer, a safety issue, is because you're standing here, we've got to make, that means that someone's going to have to stand here and make sure you don't keep walking in when the gate's open.
I'm not going in any area
Okay,
that
well,
I
I
should
don't know
not be.
you, so I don't know
Okay.
that. All I'm asking
Right,
you to do
answer me this
is to
question.
move over
Answer me
to
this
the
question.
car.
Have I gone through those blue gates?
I don't know, sir, I've just met you.
Have I gone through those blue
I
gates?
don't know, sir.
Right. Well, then go and check your own CCTV, and you'll see that I will
But
not
I'm
go
saying, how
into a
do I know
restricted
you're not
area
going?
because I'm not here to break the law.
So what are you
I'm not
doing?
here to break the law.
Why are you
I'm
doing
here to do what I'm lawfully here to do. Okay, to film.
Okay.
Right?
The claim of a safety concern seems doubtful given that the individual is positioned on a public sidewalk. In most cases, recording from areas open to the public does not require any form of approval. The officer's attempt to dictate where someone may stand in a public space brings into question their grasp of fundamental rights related to public access and filming.
You telling me that I am standing in the wrong place, considering I am standing clearly on a pavement, okay, you do not have the right to do
I
that.
said you're a safety risk because you're standing
I'm
by
no
the
safety
entrances
risk.
and the exits
Yeah?
of the police station.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly where
I've said
it's
you can stand
publicly-
further over here by the
Exactly
cars.
where it's publicly
You can't stand
accessible.
here.
This is publicly accessible.
It's not publicly
Yes,
accessible.
Yes, how is it not?
It's the
It
access
is the
to
pavement.
the backyard of a
Yeah,
police station.
it's still
sir.
the pavement up to the gate. Up to the gate.
Why do you want to stand by the
Okay,
gate then?
because that's what I'm here to do.
Why?
Okay, because that is what I'm here to do.
But what do you get out of standing behind the gates?
Well, it makes no
are you doing?
difference.
What are you-
I'm here to see how you guys actually interact. You got that other officer that actually went away, that made up lies and bullshit.
What lies?
Okay, by trying to say I was actually blocking vehicles going in. Okay, the officer that you were talking to just there. Okay?
Yep.
Right? And that's
All right.
what the problem
Well, I've
is.
just
When
come
you
out
got
and spoken to
officers,
you. I
okay,
don't
that
know
come
anything
out, hang
about
on a
what
minute,
you
let me
said.
finish.
Okay.
Okay, when you got officers that come out and they make stuff up, and then the way that you've just actually tried to say that I have to go over there and this isn't publicly accessible, this is perfectly publicly accessible. Okay,
Well,
so
the only
please do
people
not
that
make
have
stuff up.
I'm not making anything up, sir. The only people that have access to this is police officers.
Okay,
the
right.
Public aren't allowed
See
through
that
these
blue
gates.
gate? See that blue gate?
The public
Okay.
aren't allowed through there, are
Yeah,
they?
and I have not gone through there, and
Okay.
I will not go through there.
At the moment,
So
it's
please
a risk
don't.
that you're standing here.
No,
and that
it's
if
not a risk.
someone buzzes
The
themselves
risk,
in and
no,
you
the
try and
risk,
through,
the
that's
risk
the
is
risk.
when I go in.
Okay, but how do I know
Okay,
you're not
but
going to
until
do
I
that?
do that, I've done nothing wrong.
Okay,
Okay.
we want to try and prevent that
Yeah,
so that it doesn't
I won't be
happen.
going through that area.
You can say that to me, but people have tried.
Okay, well that's somebody else, it's not me.
Well,
Okay,
I don't know that,
right?
so I
well,
don't know your
well,
name,
well,
I don't know who you are,
right,
I don't
number
know
one.
anything about you.
Right, let me
You
just
won't
say
give
this
me
to
your
you.
name, will
Number
you?
one, I
So
don't
how
have
do
to
I
give
know
you my
that?
name.
You don't.
Number two,
Then how am I supposed to
don't
know
make a
if you are or aren't going to
presumption.
do that?
Don't make a presumption on someone.
Well, sir, you're standing
okay?
here refusing
I don't
to leave,
care.
so that would be my presumption.
I don't
wouldn't
care.
it?
Accusations about someone having a poor attitude signal a clear turning point in the interaction. Law enforcement guidelines generally expect officers to maintain composure, no matter how a member of the public behaves. The auditor's mention of filing a complaint indicates an awareness that the situation may not meet the standards of professionalism, especially given that the activity in question is within legal bounds.
Well, that doesn't make any
Okay.
sense, sir.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
really doesn't,
Okay,
sir.
I will
I
tell
don't
you
know
now.
why you wanna
I will
spend
tell
your
you
day
now.
doing this.
You
If
actually
I were
have
you,
a
I would
real
ask you to
attitude
leave.
problem.
That's fine.
Okay, you
I
have a
don't think I've
major
been- any
attitude problem.
attitude whatsoever,
Okay,
sir.
and I will be reporting you
That's absolutely
for it.
fine. You
Okay,
filmed me, I
because
filmed
you
you.
are an absolute. Oh man, it's not even worth.
Absolutely no attitude with you, sir. I've asked you.
Yeah,
not to
you
go
do.
in there.
You've got a major
I've been very
attitude.
polite to you this entire time.
Okay?
I don't know what you're
No,
talking
you
about.
haven't.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So
Absolutely
what
fine.
I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on doing what I'm lawfully allowed
Can
to
you
do.
do it over by the car
No.
for me?
No, I
Why
will not, because I do not have to. Okay, I will go exactly where I'm lawfully allowed to go, and I will film exactly what I can see. Okay, I won't be going into any restricted areas because, as I said, I'm not here to break the law. Okay, I'm here to do a completely lawful activity, and that is exactly what I'm doing. Okay, and I should be left alone to do what I'm lawfully allowed to do. Okay,
But
if
I
you
told
hang on,
you,
if you have a problem with that, then go and get me your sergeant or your inspector out.
Why do you want my
Okay,
sergeant or inspector?
because I'm entitled and legally allowed to actually ask for them. Okay, and
but
it's part
why?
of your
What
code of
for?
ethics that if I actually ask for one, that you should be on your radio and actually
just spoken to a
requesting one.
sergeant already.
It makes no difference. I'm requesting
My
a
sergeant is
sergeant.
the one that spoke to
I'm
me to come
requesting
down
a
here.
sergeant or an inspector to come down. Okay, until they come down,
what
I will
reason,
carry
sir?
on doing what
Can I
I'm
ask
going
for
to
what
do.
reason?
I don't need to tell you that.
Well, for me to ask for them to come
I
down,
don't need to tell you that. No, I do not need to tell you that.
Right. So obviously the issue that we have at hand, so just listen to me. I'm talking.
Yeah, you can carry on talking to me.
Well, so like I said, so now you're crossing the threshold.
No, I'm on
You
the
are.
pavement.
And you take a step
There
back
is
to
the
me, so
gate.
No. So right, here's the boundary.
No,
Okay?
yeah, that's the boundary.
and
Go
you-
in there.
and you-
Several officers persist in challenging the individual's right to stand on what is clearly a public sidewalk, indicating a possible confusion about where public space ends and private property begins. Typically, these walkways are considered public up to visible boundaries such as gates or fences. The continued insistence from multiple officers on an issue that appears straightforward may point to a lack of proper training or an attempt to pressure the individual.
stepped over it.
No,
So I'm gonna
the
ask
boundary is
you-
still the
take-
gate.
Take a step back from me, sir.
I don't need to.
All I'm asking you is kindly take a step back from me. That's
I
all
don't
it
need
is.
to move anywhere.
As you can see, sir, the boundary's here. And you
No,
just crossed it.
no. Where is the boundary? That's
fine,
the
sir.
boundary. That's the
Fine.
gate. Okay, and I'm allowed to go exactly on this pavement. Okay,
But the gate
where it's
threshold
publicly.
starts from here, doesn't it?
No, the
So-
gate goes that
the-
way.
Okay, so the reason
Okay.
my colleagues asked you to stop filming and recording in a public place is, like I said, you're more than welcome to do it at a safe distance. The only reason why obviously it's concerned for us is we use access to get in via the intercom, and potentially we might be entering sensitive material through the access point. Now, we don't want you filming and recording that, so obviously officers are coming and going. We don't need to record sensitive documentation such as their vehicle registration and such. You know, like I said, you're still in the right to
Right.
record.
Regardless, I can film whatever I can see. Okay, regardless to what it is.
Right, but So to me as a police officer, it looks a bit suspicious to why you're pointing your camera towards the direction of a police backyard.
Because it's something that the public pays for, okay, and I'm entitled to film it and lawfully.
And I'm not
allowed to
disputing
film
your
it.
legal right to film in a public place, sir. It's just where I said your camera's pointing towards the entrance of a police station,
Yeah.
or backyard of a police station.
Yeah.
Now, it'd be hard to say, sir, whether it's accessible via Google Maps if you're saying it's not publicly knowledge, is it? It's not publicly published all over the internet as to what vehicles are coming in and out of the police station, are they?
I don't care.
Apart from yourself,
I'm
filming,
here.
sir.
I'm here to look at police vehicles.
So watch out, you need to get.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. So as you're saying?
Okay, I'm here to film police property that the public pay for.
Okay.
Okay, and as I said, okay, this is the actual pavement. Okay, and this is what I'm here to do.
Well, so at the
Okay?
moment, you're now on police premises. You've now crossed the line into police premises.
What line is that?
Normally we can-
What line is that?
Like I said, by the gates.
The suggestion that the individual has crossed into a restricted area starts to seem unreasonable when officers argue that the sidewalk itself is off limits. Under normal circumstances, any limitations on access to public spaces are clearly indicated through visible signage. Throughout the exchange, the auditor continues to restate the facts in a composed manner, which stands in clear contrast to the officer's increasingly tense demeanor.
I've already told you that. I told you that when I
You
said
are
that.
such a joker. You
Am
really
I?
are.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Okay, and let's get it right. It's public property.
It's not public property.
It's who pays for it? Who pays for it? Who pays for it? Original, yeah. That's why you got an attitude.
Okay.
Okay,
I've been
original.
very polite.
You got a major. Yes, be quiet, will you? Okay, you are absolutely talking out your arse.
Okay. So can I just so let's get out of the road because obviously the vehicles
No.
are coming.
Okay.
Right. So I'm going to ask you to take a step back again because again you're crossing the boundary, aren't you? So
I'm going
it's as
up
clear
to
as
the
that.
gate where I'm allowed to go.
All right. We're going to keep disputing this, sir. We're going to keep going back and forth. But clearly, as you can see, the gate is there. The boundary crosses.
Right, can you tell me then where it actually says? Hang on, no,
Okay.
For it to actually be as you're saying,
Yeah.
there needs to be a sign
Okay.
saying about no public access. Okay, right. Can you tell me where that sign is? There is no sign
It's quite
there,
perceivable, sir. Obviously, you can see the gate starts here.
and the gate goes that way.
That's fine.
Okay, and the
Well,
gate goes that way.
okay,
Okay,
well, so like I
I'm
said-
allowed to go exactly where it's
Right.
publicly accessible.
Right, and I'm not disputing that fact.
Okay,
But at this point,
so under section
the point-
33 of the Criminal
point-
Justice Act of 1972,
Yeah.
okay, I actually have rights to actually be here, sir.
Okay.
Okay, so and you are actually preventing me from doing that.
Okay. So I'm not disputing your right to get into a
Okay.
public place, but the moment you step over the threshold, it's continuing for your private property, aren't you? It's within the police boundary. So,
Public,
like I said,
public
sir,
property, public property.
Who
Who pays for it?
Private premises.
No, it's registered as a business. The police, all police forces are registered as businesses. Okay, but it is
Right, so
a public
my sergeant is coming
building.
down to speak to you, and he
That's
will
fine.
reiterate what I have told you.
That's
so it's
fine.
We can wait here.
Citing Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act indicates that the auditor is aware of his legal rights concerning access to public areas. In general, law enforcement must have clear lawful grounds to limit a person's movement in publicly accessible spaces. The remark about retraining, although direct, highlights concerns about a possible misunderstanding of fundamental public access regulations on the officer's part.
Okay, but I tell you, you seriously need retraining.
That's okay, sir.
Okay,
I recorded, you're recorded.
and that's fine, and I will be getting a copy of that.
That's
So don't worry
absolutely
about
fine.
that.
You do that, sir. Absolutely fine by me.
All right. Absolute joker.
Yes, control them. Is it yourself or 23403?
Do you know what me asking, sir? What made you choose London Police Station out of all the police stations? Is it like a random scheduled order that you do?
Well, no, I do a number of different police stations.
Have you been here before?
Okay.
Have you been
So,
to this one before? Oh, am I being ignored?
well, that's another presumption.
No, I've asked. It's not presumption.
Okay.
I'm asking. Have you been here before?
Well, it's irrelevant to whether or not I have or I
I was
haven't.
just making conversation.
Yeah, but that's an irrelevant question.
Okay, fine.
Okay, completely irrelevant.
Irrelevant to you standing out here filming, and I'm asking you if you've filmed here before.
Am I breaking the law? Yes or no?
We'll wait
Answer
for
the
my
question.
sergeant. We'll wait for my
Answer the
sergeant.
question.
We'll
See,
wait
you
for my
can't. You can't answer that
Well,
question.
apparently I can't answer
Okay?
the question.
You can't answer that question
Okay,
because
sir.
I'm not breaking the law.
Okay.
Okay? You've blocked my right of way, okay, which I will be putting in a complaint. No, I'm entitled to go all the way to that gate there, okay? This is all completely publicly accessible. Where is the sign saying no actual public access? There isn't one.
I don't think there really
There isn't
needs
one.
to be. It's a police
Yes, there
station.
does need to be. So you,
Station, sir. Most
it makes
people
no
know
difference.
that.
You still have to have that there. Okay,
well,
so
we
you
can
need
have
to
a word
actually
with
get
the
that
people that
right.
Put signs up. I don't know.
The officer's failure to clearly identify any specific offense highlights the central problem in this situation. In normal circumstances, police must have reasonable grounds to suspect wrongdoing before they can interfere with lawful conduct. This interaction illustrates how the entire encounter appears to proceed without a solid legal foundation, despite several officers continuing to maintain the same incorrect stance.
Good afternoon, Sergeant. How are you?
Thank you. How are you?
Good, not too bad. First of all, would you mind identifying yourself properly for me, please,
Who are you,
Sergeant?
sir? Who are you?
Would you mind identifying yourself?
Why is that?
Please? Because I'm asking you to, so that I can actually address you properly,
Okay.
and I can actually then tell you what my complaint is, sir.
Okay, I'm Sergeant Sayback. I'm based here at Condell Police Station.
Okay, and your shoulder number?
307.
Thank you very much. Okay, well, I'm just here doing a completely lawful activity, okay, and when I get stopped by an officer, okay, and get told that I'm blocking and standing in the road when I'm on the pavement,
Okay.
right, that's something that an officer should not make up,
Right.
right, and then when I then have this female officer here,
Okay.
right, that decides then that she wants to be rude, right, in the manner in which she actually addresses a member of the public, okay, that's not right.
Okay.
Right, and then I then also had another officer that failed to identify themselves when they were in plain clothes.
Okay.
Okay, and when you're in plain clothes, you are meant to produce your warrant card. Okay, which she failed to do that.
Okay.
Okay, so I would like to put in a complaint about all those three officers, oh, and then this gentleman as well, for actually obstructing my actual way as well.
Okay. Well, I'm.
Any actual issues?
Well, Colin said that he was walking down there to look at the car about 2 days. He's allowed to stand by the cars, which I've informed him, but he's continued to keep walking up and down here. He walked over there and started filming into the backyard. And then, therefore, it's been a complaint saying that I was rude, a non-uniform officer was produced his warrant card, I don't know who that was, and also that Harris blocking him from going into the blue gates. Those were the issues, yeah? Did I miss any?
Yeah, those were some of them.
Some of them?
Yep.
Oh, I missed one.
Right, so what's
Okay. Well, first of all, Sergeant, would you mind identifying yourself properly for me, please?
Yeah, Sergeant Gregor.
Sorry, I'm dyslexic.
316 Northwest.
Thank you very much, sir.
No problem. What are your intentions for the rest of the day?
I don't know yet.
Don't know.
I have no idea yet.
If there's an issue with the officer's conduct, we'll have someone review their body-worn footage.
Yeah,
as appropriate.
and I will also request copies of all of the cameras as well.
Okay. Alright. What I'll do is respectfully request you do not go past those gates.
I won't be going past
Right,
the gates.
you're
I'm not
fine
here
where
to
you
break the law. I'm not here to break the law.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm just here to actually film what the public pay for. That is all that I'm here to do. Okay, and when I'm actually getting stopped, okay, from doing that,
Yeah.
okay, that should not be happening. I won't go into any restricted area. As I said, I'm not here to break the law. Okay, I'm here to do exactly what I'm lawfully allowed to do, and then once I've done my business here, then I'll be on my way.
Cool, thank you very much.
So, and that's how simple it is. So, what I'll do is I'll go back to exactly where I was, okay, where they were telling me that I could not go to, but then as you've seen from that, okay, Sergeant just sort of then just sort of left me just sort of go with that. Oh yeah, I know.
The arrival of the sergeant quickly clarifies the situation, ultimately affirming that the auditor was permitted to remain exactly where officers had previously attempted to move him on from. This incident highlights three important points. Officers in plain clothes should clearly identify themselves. Public pavements generally remain accessible up to their physical boundaries, and repeated agreement among officers does not turn incorrect information into law. If this situation raised any questions for you, feel free to share your experiences with public photography in the comment section. Subscribe for more discussions on police accountability. In the next video, we'll look at situations where terrorism-related legislation may be wrongly applied during routine filming. This content is intended for educational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. Always refer to your local laws for guidance.